Okay, so third grade came and went. I don't think any other memory is there. But at some point, we moved into my stepfather's um, old house, which is sort of like just the next town over. So switching schools for fourth grade, and I mean I'll never forget that house. Smelled just a variety of just things would spill on that rug, that you know, hair rug. It's like a macaw in the living room or something, like just like smell, like animal or what other stuff spilled kind of smells. My mother and I stayed, I think, in the living room, and she really, I mean, she really turned him around on a certain level. I mean, I think that you have life going in a certain way, and almost like physics. Things just you go in its own way until interrupted by another force, and certainly I think another force would take to clean up that whole house, and perhaps in literal form and memory. So we then moved literally around the corner to a new house, which they got. I don't know how many months later, or what was the process of how long we stayed in his old house. But yeah, I'm sure that my mother wasn't having it, and vice versa. I remember that only also because I think she was always surprised that I remembered it for as long as I remembered it, and clearly to this day. But it was always odd to just move around the street, around the corner, and it kind of like it just started over. In a brand new house, brand new, clean, well lit, just home, you know. And you know, that is that is how I remember growing up. Even before that, in Israel, is just always clean, always things in its place, and all that stuff. So that was quite a contrast, I'm sure, for that whole family, coming out of that dark, dingy, smelly, dirty, whatever the hell it was, kind of place. Um, Sometimes I guess that's what people need to just kind of either see the light, or maybe perhaps realize that they're in the dark and want to just get away. You may not even see the light, but you know that you're in the dark. And at that point, I guess anybody's going to grab anybody's hand, or maybe something specific. But right, sometimes we all need that breaking point where you say this can't happen anymore. Beyond this, no more. But you can still lack the ability to know what to do, right? So you find somebody that knows what to do, and yeah, and it kind of worked out to that end. So we moved, and so changing schools again for fourth grade and neighborhoods, and starting that whole process again. But that is the memory of tonight's endless memory. So thank you for listening.